I'm Mike Sullivan. You know, a lot of people come to me and they ask me how to get backspin on the ball. They want to know how to get their ball to stop after they hit it on the green. So we're going to go outside in 1 minute and I'm going to show you how to put more backspin on your golf shots. We want that ball to back up on the green. There are two things that we want to change. One is, and the main thing is this, we've got to hit the ball before we hit the ground. So our divot has to take place after we hit the ball. The other thing that can help out a lot, and this is, I won't say this very often, but the equipment you use makes a difference. So if you use premium golf balls, those expensive balls, I won't get into naming anybody, but you know what they are. Those expensive golf balls that you see the tour players using, those balls are going to generate a lot more backspin on your short irons than inexpensive balls. So keep that in mind as well. So we're going to work a drill to help us hit the ball before we hit the ground, and that's going to help us to stop the ball on the green much easier. Okay, so once again, in order to get that good backspin, to hit the ball, make it stick on the green, we've got to hit the ball, and then we're going to make contact with the turf. The tough thing about that is practicing this and really having a good feedback system. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get rid of the ball, and I'm going to attempt to make contact with the turf just ahead of this stick here. So that was pretty good. You can see my divot started about here, forward of where the ball would be. So that was a nice descending blow. If we're doing this drill and we're making divots like this, obviously that would be a fat shot that's no good. Fat shot. Notice when I'm making the fat shots, I'm really not moving weight onto my front side. So I want to make sure I can get onto my front side. Much better divot. So once we know we can make divots ahead of our original starting point, now we're going to be able to hit some decent shots. Or I should say some shots that are going to have good backspin. So now I've got my ball down here between the sticks. Once the ball is between the sticks, it gets harder. Okay, especially when we've made a bunch of practice swings thinking about the earth. Now we've got to put it into play to hitting a shot. So give yourself a little bit of slack on this. Don't expect miracles right away. So I'm going to try to hit that ball and then the turf. We're going to see what this looks like. Okay, that was a good solid shot, and I can see my divot is right about on that stick, right about where the ball was. Pretty good. When you look at tour players doing this, you'll see the divot even farther forward. Let's see if I can do a little bit better job on this one. Okay, that felt better. So that one I feel like, yes, so that one was ball and then turf. It's deeper, much further forward. So this is the line drill. If you're having trouble, you just can't get those divots ahead of the stick, take a look at our videos on the Punisher drill and on the impact bag drill. But again, two things you want to do. Make sure you've got a good quality golf ball, and then make sure your divot is ahead of where that ball is to help you hit the ball first, solid contact, lots of backspin. If you like this video, go ahead and give us a thumbs up for a like. And if you subscribe to our channel, you'll be notified by email each time that we produce a new instructional video. Have, by his own description, a beginning golfer who's a little bit confused by what he views as being contradictory advice